Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Longest Journey. Now, I've been thinking about how to deal with this fellow. I say that, normally it's just like, I have an idea as I'm watching the videos back, as I'm coming up with descriptions, or if I'm doing editing, cutting down the session into the appropriate video length. And the only thing we had that really interacted with this fellow was this tin. Now, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think anything else does actually interact with him. Which is kind of... So, I think we've got to use the tin at some point. We've got to use this can for something. And what can we say?
Bingo classic soda.
Okay. So, yes. So, it's soda rather than anything else, isn't it? Okay. So, it's not some kind of juice. It's not kind of something. That's probably important. Wasn't there a, I hope I'm right. What was the machine outside of what's his face's? I can't even remember their names. His name. Where am I even going now? Over here. Now we want to go over there. Run. There was a machine right outside the warehouse thing, wasn't there? What was it? Let's go and have a gander. That may be relevant. Let's go and have a look.
It's an industrial strength paint shaker.
Okay, so we shake up the soda and give it to the policeman, and somehow that progresses us. Oh my goodness, somehow that progresses us. Oh my goodness.
I think that's quite enough.
I think that's quite terrifying. What have you done?
This is volatile stuff. I'd better get rid of it as soon as possible.
Run! Oh my goodness, it's actually shaking. Just go. We don't have time for this nonsense.
It's a pretty volatile can of soda. It could explode at any moment.
So it explodes on him. I hope we're not going to kill him with the can of Coke. See what happens. Oh, this doesn't go down in this way. That is quite terrifying how much it's shaking there. So we head back. This one. So, what will we do next? We don't have anything that we can like offer to clean him or anything. I don't know what we're doing. So, assuming that like goes everywhere, unless we, I don't think we're gonna kill him with shrapnel from the tin.
Would you like a cold soda, officer, to wash away the dust?
Oh dear.
Much obliged, ma'am.
Flee. Flee?
Mission 5.
Damn it! I have to get to the service office before my suit short circuits.
Oh, because the mechanized suits. Okay.
I feel so bad.
You should do if he was a cyborg.
And I love it.
I'm watching you. You're a problem. Can you use the mirror? I assume this works. Ah ha ha ha! Now we grab the unit. Hooray!
The
Hooray!
AG control unit is fastened tight with a couple of big screws. Yanking it free might damage the unit.
Screwdriver! Way ahead of you. So you pick up everything. So we've already got that.
It's an anti-gravity control unit. Such a tiny device.
Oh no, so... Oh,
It's an anti-gravity control unit. Such a tiny device for such an enormous job. I sure hope this wasn't the reason the shuttle went down, or Mr. Flipper might be in for a nasty surprise.
Right, okay. And we're keeping the screwdriver, so it's probably going to be used later in something else. On to the subway. We go back to where we've just been. Okay, so we may have just killed a man by short-circuiting his rather complicated electronic suit. Protagonists! Oh dear. Death by pop. There are always ways to go, like death by pop music, probably. That's probably that'd be a horrible way to go. Either of them, really. I don't know what. This is the problem with walking across here. Is there's not really much to talk about. It's quite a long time to get across, and I'm just babbling at this point because I'm not sure what we're doing. Well, we're giving the anti-gravity unit to Mr. Flipper. Well, I'm the only thing that's coloured here. It's quite off-putting. I mean, to make it obvious it's you, but it's still fairly off-putting. Right, so I give that to you. Mr. Flipper.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up.
Charles Montgomery.
Is this what you need?
Whoa, heavy duty. That baby's worth just enough for me to get you top of the line, all access ID, babe. Yeah.
Woo!
Hey, with this, I might even be able to zoom on out of here once in a while. Excellent.
So how soon can you have the ID ready?
A couple of days.
Couple of days? I need it now.
Oh, no. Ain't gonna happen. Shit takes time, you know? Shit takes time. Tomorrow night at the earliest. Can't promise anything, though, but I'll certainly try for the little girl.
Where on earth are you going? How low can you go? What? Right, oh, do I go now? I go now. So now I assume we go to the cathedral and go and talk to... because he's going to take a while. So I assume we now progress to the cathedral to meet Monsieur Cortez. Yes, let's give him a French. Let's give him the French title rather than the Spanish one, because that would make sense. Senor Cortez. What was his first name? Frank, probably. I assume if I look at this, it'll... I assume it'll probably stop. What was his name? Was it just Cortez? I don't think it says. Just snap. Oh yeah, magic. What does it mention? It might be on the next one. Cortez. Senor Cortez. Okay, this was the dream, wasn't it? Wasn't it something to do with that? Every single day? No, it doesn't say. Okay. Senor Cortez. But it did say that he's been waiting there a long time, so... like, every day. So, yes. I am a destined destiny of destination, destiny. They've all got it in for me, etc. Random reference there. Hopefully Cortez is now around, otherwise we've got to find another puzzle to try and solve to progress the plot.
Stirring up support for their ideas. And Arcadians, those easily misled sheep, they embrace these ideas because they prophesize change. And change is always attractive to humans.
Not only humans, the Vanguard are using the Tyrant to force their changes into effect. They say the Tyrant have turned to religion, that they have...
The Tyrant. Those beasts are not much for loyalty, but promise them money and power. The Vanguard are probably ready to offer them half of the Northlands, perhaps even Mercuria itself for their services. And they have certainly wanted to put their filthy claws on that city for as long as I can remember.
Yes, it's beginning to look quite bleak. What about the girl?
I think she may have seen the light, finally. She does not know even half of what is going on, and if she did, I do not think she would be able to handle it. Better she does not know.
Aren't you worried that the fate of the balance in our worlds is in the hands of a child? A simple country girl?
Of course. I do my best to help her, as does the mother in her way. Still, April will be on her own soon enough, and then... who knows? After all, she is the one. No one seems to doubt that. The balance knows, and the balance provides. And if the balance believes in this girl, we should as well.
Spoken as a man of true faith.
But of course, Father, you're not the only one who places his faith in higher powers.
Speaking of higher powers, I have to go prepare my sermon for tonight.
And what lessons will be taught today?
You know the usual. Sacrifice, devotion, faith. The cornerstones of any religion. Even the Vanguard seem to follow these tenets. They require devotion through faith just as much as we do.
Good night, Raúl. Que Dios te bendiga.
So he just basically... Why didn't he just write the same sermon? Oh, you just have like one sermon and just tweak it every bit. Not even thinking about the passage he's preaching from. Disclosure: I've occasionally given sermons at my various churches actually. A few of them, the ones I've been to. And where? Oh, I've got to go all the way back. Sorry. And so that kind of bothers me that he's kind of, I'm just going to talk about what I always talk about. What are we going to preach about today, brain? The same thing we preach about every day. Sunday late afternoon. I just overheard a conversation between Raúl and Cortez, and I suddenly feel very, very scared. The simple fact is that I don't know these people. I can't tell who my friends really are anymore, and there are things going on that I fear I will never understand. It's really frightening how easily I've accepted everything I've been told these past few days without questioning people's motives. It's not like me at all. I'm usually the paranoid type. But I'll be more careful from now on, and I won't trust anybody, not without good reason. It's not that I think Cortez plans to stab me in the back or anything. I'm sure his motives are solid enough, but I don't like being kept in the dark, especially when so much is riding on me. And with a situation as complicated as this one, I just wish I knew what's really going on is all. Cortez!
It's Cortez.
Indeed it is.
It's beautiful in here, don't you think? So quiet, so spiritual.
See, I'm no Catholic.
I thought so.
But I still like coming here to meditate. To pray if you want.
If you're not a Catholic, who do you pray to?
To the universe. To the balance. To the rock in this floor and the air around us. To you and to myself.
What is that, Buddhism?
Pantheism.
It's life, señorita. Pure and simple. So, what did you dig up today?
Oh, nothing, except for everything you ever wanted to know about the Vanguard and Jacob McAllen.
You got the information? You found Warren? He helped you?
Eventually. It wasn't easy, but I know where to find McAllen, and I'm working on how to get there. I should be all set by tomorrow.
Good news. And just in time, too. Things are not going well out there.
What do you mean?
The balance is collapsing, and magic is seeping through into this world. Stark is still protected by its strong currents of logic and order, but Arcadia is on the brink of war and utter chaos. Unless we act quickly, Arcadia will fall into disorder, and Stark will follow.
Can't we get help?
Everyone with the power and will to help is doing so. But you are so much more important than anyone else. You can travel to Arcadia to bring order to chaos. At least until we find the Guardian and return him to his realm.
What's his face?
What about the Vanguard?
Yeah.
We investigate your lead tomorrow, yes? If we find what we are looking for, if they have the Guardian or know where he
I
is,
think they've got him.
then we are one step closer to victory.
I can't
But
remember
we still
why.
need to find the entrance to his realm. And the situation in Arcadia is not getting any better, not without your help.
I don't know anything. What can I do?
By just being there, you are helping. You are strong in the balance, April. And your power flows into those you meet and helps them against the tides of chaos. Whatever you do, however you do it, you are helping.
I still feel so helpless. I don't understand half of what you tell me, and as for the other half, I can't help being skeptical.
Good. Do not trust everyone or everything, and make a stand against that which you do not believe. Just be sure to accept the truth when you find it, and embrace the good in the world.
I'll do my best. What are we going to do now?
Tomorrow, we will visit with McAllen, find what he knows and use it. Then the day after, you will go back to Arcadia. At most, we have a week, but it should be enough. As for today, relax, be with your friends.
I don't think I'll ever be able to relax again.
We pay a heavy price for our knowledge, yes, but try to enjoy yourself because the hard work begins in the morning. I will see you then, yes?
Wait! Where are you going to be this time?
We will meet here, yes? I'm afraid I cannot go back to Venice, not now. There are people looking for me.
The Vanguard?
Yes. They know what I am, who I am. They will not rest until they have me. So we must work very fast to destroy them. Tomorrow, then?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow. Have a good night, okay? Be careful.
Thank you, señorita. And you.
So yes, a few things on that. I find it quite interesting that we're the balance and we're fighting against chaos, but we're not fighting against order. And I'm not saying we should be fighting against order. Obviously chaos seems to be the one that's being more dominant, more powerful, but it seems a bit weird that balance is fighting for a side rather than to maintain the balance. I don't know. And secondly, obviously, there's a rant about, a little comment about, maybe not, hopefully not a rant, but a comment about pantheism, which is the idea that there is some kind of spiritual force that seeps into everything and everyone, and then calling that thing God, or some kind of higher power. I don't know. Seems a bit somewhat new agey. Right.
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
Right, I don't know which way I want to go. Let's try going to the cafe. So yes. Oh dear. There's several kinds of, not quite theism, but there's theism, which is the belief in a personal god. There's deism, which is a distant god. There's pantheism, which is a spiritual force imbued into everything. Obviously, there's kind of atheism and agnosticism in that kind of argument. So atheism is the belief that there isn't such a power. There's agnosticism, which is like, I don't know. There's probably a few other ones that I'm not properly aware of.